Tyler Perry is an actor, a writer, a producer, a director, and an entrepreneur. Perry grew up in poverty. Today, his personal net worth is estimated at nearly $500 million, and he's earned it.
When we think of Hollywood wealth, we often imagine luxury homes, flashy cars, and jaw-dropping paychecks. But wait until you see just how much some of the richest black actors have stacked over the years. From blockbuster films to smart business moves and brand empires, here are 20 of the richest black actors whose wealth is simply unbelievable. 1. Oprah Winfrey, $3.2 billion. When people think of success stories that seem too good to be true, Oprah Winfrey always tops the list. From a childhood marked by poverty in rural Mississippi to becoming the richest black woman in the world, Oprah's journey feels almost cinematic. Her life is the definition of how vision, consistency, and grit can turn into an empire. Oprah didn't just work her way up the television ladder, she changed the whole structure of it. After years as a local news anchor, she became a household name with The Oprah Winfrey Show, which ran for 25 years and changed daytime TV forever. Her show didn't just entertain, it inspired, educated, and built a community. Millions tuned in every day to watch her give away cars, surprise guests with life-changing gifts, or hold raw, emotional conversations that made everyone cry along with her. But Oprah didn't stop at being in front of the camera. She built Harpo Studios, her own production company, which produced The Oprah Winfrey Show, Dr. Phil, and Rachel Ray. She also launched OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network, expanding her influence beyond television into streaming and digital content. Her business ventures go way beyond entertainment. Oprah holds major investments in Weight Watchers, where her stake alone earned her tens of millions. She also co-produced Selma and starred in the Color Purple 2 projects that remind audiences she's as talented an actress as she is a media mogul. And when it comes to living large, Oprah's lifestyle is as impressive as her bank account. Her mansion in Montecito, California, nicknamed the Promised Land, sits on 70 acres of stunning landscape worth over $100 million. She also owns homes in Maui, Chicago, and Colorado. Her art collection, private jet, and love for gardening round out a life that seems tailor-made for inspiration. At this point, Oprah Winfrey doesn't just have wealth, she has built her own universe. And even though she's worth over $3.2 billion, her influence, that's priceless. 2. Tyler Perry, $1.4 billion. If there's one man who proved Hollywood wrong, it's Tyler Perry. The actor, writer, director, and producer didn't just enter the industry, he built his own from the ground up. Tyler Perry's rise began with struggle. Living in his car for months in the 90s while trying to make his stage plays work, Perry turned his pain into purpose. His character, Medea, the tough-talking grandmother, became a cultural phenomenon and helped him create a media empire that Hollywood had no choice but to acknowledge. What makes Perry's success so remarkable is that he owns nearly everything he creates. Unlike most filmmakers who work for big studios, Perry kept control. He writes, directs, and produces his movies under his own company, Tyler Perry Studios, which spans over 300 acres in Atlanta, Georgia, bigger than Disney, Paramount, and Warner Brothers combined. His movies, including Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Medea's Family Reunion, and Why Did I Get Married Too, have earned hundreds of millions worldwide. He also produces hit television series like The Oval, Sistas, and House of Pain. Each show connects deeply with audiences that Hollywood once ignored. Perry's net worth now sits at around $1.4 billion he earns from box office sales, syndication deals, and his ownership of one of the largest film production studios in America. He even struck a massive partnership with BET, where his content dominates the platform. His real estate is as grand as his achievements. Tyler Perry's $100 million mansion in Atlanta includes a private runway for his jet, a massive lake, and a backyard fit for royalty. He also owns homes in Beverly Hills, New York, and the Bahamas. For someone who once slept in his car, Perry now has more rooms than he can count, and each one represents resilience. 3. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, $800 million. Dwayne Douglas Johnson's life could easily be a Hollywood script. Except this one's real. Born into a wrestling family, Johnson grew up watching his father, Rocky Johnson, and grandfather, Peter Maivia, dominate the ring. But his own rise would eclipse them all. Before becoming one of the biggest global icons, he faced rejection, poverty, and shattered dreams. As a young man, Johnson's first love was football. He played for the University of Miami and even had a brief stint in the Canadian Football League before being cut. Broke and struggling, he turned to the one thing he knew best: wrestling. Under the name The Rock, he transformed the WWE into an entertainment powerhouse. His electrifying charisma, sharp wit, and signature eyebrow raise made him the most beloved wrestler of his era. When he leaped into Hollywood with The Mummy Returns in 2001, critics doubted he could transition from the ring to the screen. But The Rock defied every expectation. He didn't just act, he owned the screen. From The Scorpion King and Fast and Furious presence, Hobbs and Shaw to Jumanji, San Andreas, and Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson proved that discipline and charisma could build a billion-dollar brand. Today, he's not just an actor, he's an empire. His company, $7 Productions, co-founded with ex-wife Danny Garcia, produces major films and TV hits. His tequila brand, Terramana, is valued at nearly $1 billion, and his ventures in fitness, energy drinks, and lifestyle products continue to expand his fortune. Despite his success, The Rock remains grounded. He's known for his humility, generosity, and unmatched work ethic, often waking up before dawn to hit his personal gym, famously called the Iron Paradise. He owns lavish properties, a fleet of luxury cars, and a private jet, yet always finds time to connect with fans and give back. With an estimated net worth of $800 million, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson isn't just one of the highest-paid actors alive. He's a living blueprint for perseverance and purpose. 4. Kevin Hart, $450 million. Kevin Hart might be one of the smallest men in Hollywood, but his bank account is massive. From comedy clubs in Philadelphia to global tours that sell out stadiums, Hart turned laughter into serious money. Starting with stand-up specials like Laugh at My Pain and Seriously Funny, Hart's comedy empire grew fast. His natural energy and honesty about life, marriage, and fame made him relatable. Then came Hollywood, movies like Ride Along, Central Intelligence, Jumanji. Welcome to the Jungle and The Upside made him one of the highest-paid actors in the world. He earns between $20 and $40 million a year from acting alone, but that's just one part of his wealth. Kevin also founded Heartbeat Productions, his own entertainment company producing films, shows, and digital content. He has business partnerships with Fabletics Men, Gran Coramino Tequila, and even a line of plant-based products. Add in his endorsement deals with Nike and Chase, and it's easy to see how his fortune hit around $450 million. He also lives like a man who worked for it, owning multiple mansions in California, a private jet, and one of the most impressive car collections in Hollywood. Kevin Hart is more than just a comedian. He's a one-man brand who turned laughter into legacy and made the whole world smile while doing it. 5. Bill Cosby, $400 million. Before controversy clouded his name, Bill Cosby was once regarded as America's dad. In the 1980s, The Cosby Show didn't just entertain millions, it redefined television. The show shattered stereotypes by portraying a successful, loving black family, becoming a cultural landmark and one of the highest-rated sitcoms in TV history. At the height of his fame, Cosby was one of the richest and most influential entertainers alive, earning tens of millions each year from acting, stand-up, and production royalties. His name alone guaranteed ratings. But his brilliance wasn't confined to TV. Cosby was an accomplished comedian and author whose humor resonated across generations. Beyond entertainment, he was a savvy investor. He poured much of his earnings into real estate, owning lavish properties in California, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania. His Beverly Hills mansion alone was a symbol of his once untouchable status. Even after legal troubles significantly tarnished his reputation, Cosby's financial empire endured. Decades of royalties, syndication rights, and property holdings have kept his estimated net worth around $400 million. Whether admired or criticized, Bill Cosby's story is a complicated legacy that began with laughter and lessons and ended in controversy. But his mark on television and black representation in Hollywood remains undeniable. 6. Will Smith, $350 million. From the streets of West Philadelphia to the heights of global superstardom, Will Smith's journey reads like a Hollywood movie itself. He first broke out as a rapper known as the Fresh Prince, winning over fans with humor and confidence. But when The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air hit television screens in the 90s, Will became a household name overnight. From there, he transitioned into film, dominating box offices with hits like Independence Day, Men in Black, Bad Boys, and I Am Legend. Each film cemented his reputation as one of the most bankable stars on the planet. Smith could make you laugh, cry, or cheer, and every role seemed to turn to gold. With an estimated net worth of $350 million, Will's fortune isn't just built on acting. He and his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, co-founded Westbrook Inc., a production company that develops hit movies, documentaries, and digital content. His YouTube presence also adds millions to his portfolio, showing fans his life beyond the spotlight. His real estate empire is just as impressive, with luxury homes across the U.S., including a 25,000-square-foot mansion in Calabasas worth over $40 million. Despite personal and public challenges, Will Smith remains a global icon. His charisma, business sense, and relentless drive make him one of the most enduring stars in entertainment history. 7. Samuel Leroy Jackson, $300 million. If power had a voice, it would sound like Samuel Leroy Jackson. With his thunderous tone and undeniable presence, Jackson has become one of the most recognizable figures in cinema. His path to fame wasn't instant. Born in Washington, D.C., and raised in Tennessee, Jackson battled addiction and poverty before his career took off. But when Pulp Fiction hit theaters in 1994, everything changed. His unforgettable portrayal of Jules Winfield became one of the most iconic roles in movie history, and from that moment, Hollywood couldn't get enough of him. With more than 150 film credits, Jackson's movies have grossed over $27 billion worldwide, making him one of the highest-grossing actors ever. From Django Unchained to Snakes on a Plane, Star Wars, and the Avengers franchise as Nick Fury, he's a legend who never stops working. Earning around $10 million per film, Samuel Jackson also cashes in on endorsements. His partnership with Capital One has become nearly as famous as his movie roles. Away from the screen, he lives in luxury, with homes in Beverly Hills and New York, along with a collection of high-end cars. Today, at over 75 years old, Jackson's energy hasn't dimmed. He continues to dominate Hollywood, proving that consistency and authenticity can outshine any era. 8. Morgan Freeman, $250 million. When Morgan Freeman speaks, the world listens. His deep, soothing voice carries a sense of wisdom that has become his trademark over a career spanning more than 5 decades. Freeman began acting in the 1960s, slowly climbing Hollywood's ladder with determination and grace. His breakout came in Street Smart, earning him an Oscar nomination. Then came the unforgettable roles, Driving Miss Daisy, The Shawshank Redemption, Say 7N, and $1 Million Baby. Each performance carried depth, dignity, and humanity that few could match. With a net worth of around $250 million, Freeman's success extends beyond acting. He co-founded Revelations Entertainment, producing powerful films and documentaries, including Invictus and Lucy. He has also invested in several business ventures, like his environmentally conscious bee sanctuary in Mississippi, a testament to his care for both art and the earth. Freeman owns homes across the U.S., filled with memories of his long career. His voice has narrated documentaries, commercials, and films, adding millions to his fortune. Yet despite his fame and wealth, Freeman remains humble, a quiet force in a noisy world. 9. Denzel Washington, $300 million. When Denzel Washington enters a room or a movie scene, the world pays attention. His presence radiates intensity, confidence, and purpose. Over a career spanning more than 4 decades, Denzel has become a symbol of excellence, both on and off the screen. He first captured audiences' attention in the TV drama St. Elsewhere, but his rise to superstardom came with films like Glory, Malcolm X, Training Day, and The Equalizer. Each role showcased his unmatched talent and ability to bring emotional depth to even the toughest characters. With a net worth of roughly $300 million, Denzel earns about $20 million per film, and his work as a director and producer adds even more to his fortune. His filmography reflects strength, leadership, and faith, and his speeches often inspire millions. Washington is also known for his philanthropy. He has donated millions to organizations like the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, helping underprivileged youth chase their dreams just as he once did. His real estate portfolio includes luxurious homes in Los Angeles and New York, and he's often described as one of Hollywood's most respected and disciplined figures. Denzel Washington isn't just an actor, he's a standard of excellence. His influence reaches far beyond the screen, and his name continues to command the kind of respect few ever achieve. 10. Eddie Murphy, $200 million. Eddie Murphy is comedy royalty. From the moment he stepped onto Saturday Night Live in the early 80s, his charisma was magnetic. His sketches became instant classics, and Hollywood quickly took notice. Murphy's transition from TV to film was explosive. Hits like Beverly Hills Cop, Coming to America, The Nutty Professor, Dreamgirls, and Shrek made him one of the most versatile and successful entertainers in history. His box office totals exceed $7 billion, and his performances still draw laughter decades later. With a net worth hovering around $200 million, Eddie Murphy has mastered the art of turning talent into an empire. He was once among the highest-paid actors in the world, pulling in up to $20 million per movie. His lifestyle mirrors his success. His Beverly Hills estate spans over 40,000 square feet and includes a pool, bowling alley, recording studio, and 10-car garage. He also owns a private island in the Bahamas, a quiet retreat away from the flashing lights. Despite stepping back from the spotlight in recent years, Murphy's legacy remains untouchable. Few entertainers have ever made audiences laugh, sing, and feel quite like Eddie Murphy. His brilliance lit up a generation, and his fortune proves the world never stopped watching. 11. Jamie Foxx, $170 million. Jamie Foxx is one of those rare entertainers who seems to do everything and do it well. Born Eric Marlon Bishop in Texas, Foxx started out chasing laughs on the stand-up comedy circuit, armed with wit, confidence, and a knack for impressions that left audiences in stitches. His big break came when he joined the cast of In Living Color in the early 1990s, a show that produced several comedy greats. His comedic timing and versatility stood out, leading him to create The Jamie Foxx Show in 1996, which ran for 5 seasons and became a cult favorite among fans of 90s television. But Foxx didn't stop there. He took a huge leap from comedy to drama, and his performance in Ray as Ray Charles was nothing short of legendary. The film earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor, and from that moment, Foxx was no longer just a funny man. He was a powerhouse performer. His career soared with roles in Django Unchained, Collateral, Dreamgirls, and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Outside of acting, Foxx has a successful music career with hit singles like Blame It and collaborations with Kanye West and T-Pain. His investments in real estate and entertainment have also paid off, giving him an estimated net worth of $170 million. Fox owns a sprawling mansion in Hidden Valley, California, valued at over $10 million, complete with a basketball court and recording studio. Whether it's comedy, acting, or music, Jamie Foxx has built a fortune on pure talent, hustle, and charisma, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. 12. Ice Cube, $160 million. From the streets of South Central Los Angeles to the hills of Hollywood, Ice Cube's journey is one for the books. Born O'Shea Jackson Sr., he first made waves as one of the founding members of the legendary rap group NWA. His sharp lyrics and social commentary in tracks like Straight Outta Compton turned him into a voice for a generation. But Cube wasn't content with just music, he had bigger dreams. He made his acting debut in Boys in the Hood, a performance that instantly made critics take him seriously. From there, Cube showed his range, switching from serious drama to comedy with ease in movies like Friday, Barbershop, Ride Along, and Are We There Yet? He also found success behind the camera as a writer, director, and producer, creating his own film production company, Cube Vision. Today, Ice Cube is not just a rapper and actor, he's a businessman with an estimated net worth of $160 million. His investments include the Big Three basketball league, real estate properties, and endorsement deals. Cube's luxurious mansion in Marina del Rey, California, features 11 bathrooms, 6 bedrooms, and a home theater fit for a Hollywood mogul. He has come a long way from his NWA days, but that edge, that energy, that hasn't gone anywhere. Ice Cube remains one of the most respected and richest black entertainers in America, proving that his hustle is as solid as his name. 13. Martin Lawrence, $110 million. Martin Lawrence made the 1990s his playground. He didn't just make people laugh, he made them remember his name. Born in Germany and raised in Maryland, Lawrence's rise to fame began on the stand-up stage, where his wild energy and fearless humor earned him a following. He gained national recognition hosting deaf comedy Jam, and soon became a household name with his hit sitcom Martin, which ran from 1992 to 1997. On the big screen, Lawrence's comedic genius translated into box office gold. Films like Bad Boys, Blue Streak, Big Mama's House, and Life cemented his status as one of Hollywood's top comedy actors. Each role brought him bigger paychecks, and his collaborations with Will Smith in the Bad Boys franchise turned into some of the most successful buddy cop films in history. Today, Martin Lawrence boasts a net worth of $110 million, built from decades of acting, producing, and stand-up comedy tours. He once owned a mansion in Beverly Park worth over $17 million, which he later sold after renting it out for $200,000 a month. Now he resides in Encino, California, in a $6.6 million home filled with luxury cars from Ferraris to Aston Martins. Despite health scares and personal challenges, Lawrence has managed to keep his legacy intact. He's one of those rare entertainers whose impact still echoes across generations. Proof that laughter really can build an empire. 14. LL Cool J, $120 million. James Todd Smith, better known as LL Cool J, is the definition of cool and rich. He burst onto the hip-hop scene in the 1980s with his debut album, Radio, becoming one of the first rap artists to achieve mainstream success. His hits like Mama Said Knock You Out and I Need Love helped shape rap's early sound and earned him a loyal fan base. But LL Cool J didn't stop with music. He seamlessly crossed over into acting, showing his charm and charisma on TV and in film. He starred in NCIS Los Angeles since 2009, earning millions per season. His film credits include Deep Blue Sea, Any Given Sunday, and SW8, among others. With a net worth of $120 million, LL Cool J has mastered the art of reinvention. He's an entrepreneur, author, and philanthropist running his own charity, Jumpin' Ball, which supports youth programs in Queens, New York. His $5 million Studio City home became infamous after he personally tackled a burglar who broke in a story that only added to his legend. He's also a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and continues to perform, proving that longevity pays, literally. From music to movies to TV, LL Cool J has been cashing checks for over 3 decades, and his financial empire is still growing strong. 15. Halle Berry, $100 million. Halle Berry's success story is one of elegance, grit, and longevity. She began her career as a model and beauty queen before transitioning into acting, breaking barriers as one of the few black actresses to consistently land leading roles in major Hollywood films. Her breakout role came with Boomerang alongside Eddie Murphy, but it was Monsters Ball that earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress, making her the first black woman ever to win in that category. That historic win changed everything. After that, Halle became one of the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood, with standout roles in X-Men, Die Another Day, and Gothica. Her wealth, estimated at $100 million, comes from more than just acting. Halle has invested smartly in real estate and beauty ventures, including her own fragrance line. She owns multiple luxurious properties, including a Malibu beach house worth millions. Berry has also stepped into producing, working on projects that highlight diverse voices and strong female leads. Even at 59, she continues to land roles in major productions, proving that she's not just a star, she's a brand. Her elegance, determination, and ability to evolve have kept her relevant and wealthy in an industry that's quick to move on. Halle Berry didn't just make history, she turned it into her empire. 16. Ice-T, $80 million. Tracy Lauren Merrow, famously known as Ice-T, is one of those names that have become part of pop culture itself. He's not just an artist, he's a movement. Born in Newark, New Jersey and raised in Los Angeles, Ice-T started his career in the early 1980s when hip-hop was still carving its identity. With hard-hitting lyrics that captured the grit and reality of street life, Ice-T quickly rose to prominence with songs like 6 in the Morning and Colors. His music wasn't just about beats and rhymes, it was social commentary, raw and unapologetic. But what truly expanded his fame was his transition to acting. Ice-T proved his versatility when he began starring in television and film. He made waves in New Jack City, playing Scotty Appleton, and went on to appear in Richest, Surviving the Game, and Once Upon a Time in Brooklyn. Still, his most iconic role is undoubtedly Detective Odafin Fin Tutola in Law & Order, SVU, a part he's held since 2000, making him one of the longest-running cast members in TV history. Outside of entertainment, Ice-T is living large, literally. In 2017, he and his wife, model Coco Austin, listed their Hollywood Hills mansion for $9 million. The 4-bedroom home came complete with a retractable roof indoor pool, custom aquarium, panoramic terraces, and a full-service bar. They later moved into an even more impressive estate in Edgewater, New Jersey, a mega mansion that's a fortress of luxury overlooking the Hudson River. And then there's his love for cars. Ice-T's garage looks like a luxury dealership, boasting Bentleys, Rolls-Royces, McLarens, a Range Rover SVR, and a Mercedes SL65 AMG widebody. With his estimated net worth of $80 million, Ice-T has built a legacy that blends music, acting, and entrepreneurship. 17. Queen Latifah, $70 million. Queen Latifah-born Dana Elaine Owens is exactly what her name suggests. Royalty. She wears many crowns: rapper, actress, producer, talk show host, singer, and entrepreneur. She started as one of the first female rappers to make a mark in a male-dominated industry, spitting empowering lyrics about self-respect, unity, and female power. Songs like UNIT and Ladies First became anthems for a generation of women who wanted to be heard. But Queen Latifah didn't stop there. She stepped into acting and proved she was just as powerful on screen as she was on the mic. From the gritty Set It Off to the hilarious Bringing Down the House to the emotional Chicago, Latifah's performances always stood out. Her recent lead role in The Equalizer solidified her as one of the few artists who can dominate both music and film effortlessly. Her business sense is just as sharp. Queen Latifah runs Flavor Unit Entertainment, her own production company responsible for producing several films and TV shows. She has also made a fortune through endorsement deals with major brands like CoverGirl and Pizza Hut. Her net worth of around $70 million reflects decades of hard work, smart choices, and constant evolution. Queen Latifah owns multiple homes, including a luxurious property in Beverly Hills and another in New Jersey, her home state. She also loves her cars, with a collection that includes a Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe and a Range Rover. Whether it's acting, producing, or rapping, Queen Latifah continues to reign supreme. She didn't wait for Hollywood to hand her a throne. She built her own. 18. Chris Rock. $65 million. Chris Rock is one of the sharpest voices in comedy, a man who turned brutal honesty into an art form. Born in South Carolina and raised in Brooklyn, Rock began his journey in stand-up clubs, often performing for crowds that didn't know what to make of his bold humor. But it was Eddie Murphy who spotted his talent and helped him get his first film role in Beverly Hills Cop 2. That mentorship opened doors that Rock kicked wide open. He became a household name during his time on Saturday Night Live in the early 1990s, but his real breakthrough came with his HBO stand-up specials, especially Bring the Pain, which won him 2 Emmys and redefined political comedy. Rock's quick wit and fearless commentary on race, relationships, and social hypocrisy made him one of the most influential comedians of his generation. Rock also built a strong film career with roles in Lethal Weapon 4, Grown Up ES, Top 5, and Madagascar, where his voice as Marty the Zebra became iconic. He has also stepped behind the camera as a director and producer, growing his wealth far beyond the stage. Today, Chris Rock's net worth is around $65 million, and he continues to tour globally with sold-out shows. Despite controversies like that infamous Oscars moment with Will Smith, Rock remains at the top of his game. His home collection includes mansions in New Jersey and Brooklyn, and he's invested in production ventures that keep his income steady. Known as one of the funniest men alive, Chris Rock has made the art of telling uncomfortable truths both profitable and powerful. He's proof that laughter, when done right, really can make you rich. 19. Whoopi Goldberg. $60 million. Whoopi Goldberg's name is practically synonymous with success. She's one of the very few entertainers to achieve EGOT status, winning an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. Born Karen Elaine Johnson, Whoopi's early life was marked by struggles, but she found her voice in performance. Her one-woman show, The Spook Show, caught the attention of Steven Spielberg, who cast her in the color Purple A role that earned her an Oscar nomination and put her on the map. She later won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for Ghost, a film that showcased her impeccable comedic timing and emotional depth. From there, she became a fixture in Hollywood, appearing in Sister Act 2, Karina, and The Lion King, as the voice of Shenzi the hyena. Beyond acting, Whoopi has been a longtime co-host on The View, where she brings her trademark wit and candor to daytime television. Her earnings from the show, along with her film career and business ventures, have helped her amass a fortune estimated at $60 million. Whoopi owns several properties, including a mansion in West Orange, New Jersey, and a home in the Pacific Palisades. She's also known for her extensive art collection and philanthropic work, especially in education and HIV/AIDS awareness. Her success isn't just about awards, it's about longevity. Whoopi has stayed relevant across decades and industries, commanding respect wherever she goes. She's not just an entertainer, she's a cultural force. 20. Kerry Washington. $50 million. Kerry Washington is the very definition of elegance meeting intelligence. She's one of those actors who can command a room without saying a word. Born and raised in the Bronx, Kerry's rise wasn't overnight. She worked her way through the ranks with roles in films like Save the Last Dance and Ray, before landing the role that would change everything: Olivia Pope in Scandal. As Olivia Pope, Kerry became one of television's most powerful leading ladies, earning millions per season and making history as the first black woman to headline a network drama in decades. The show's success turned her into a global star and a symbol of sophistication and strength. Outside of Scandal, Kerry has appeared in Django Unchained, Confirmation, and Little Fires Everywhere, where she also served as an executive producer. Her production company, Simpson Street, has given her creative control and new business opportunities, helping her grow her net worth to around $50 million. Kerry's wealth isn't just from acting. She's also landed major endorsement deals with brands like Neutrogena and Apple, and she invests in startups focused on wellness and sustainability. Her Los Angeles home, a stunning estate with modern architecture and tranquil surroundings, reflects her refined taste and calm personality. Kerry Washington has proven that intelligence and business savvy can coexist with artistry. She's one of Hollywood's most respected and wealthiest actresses, gracefully navigating fame while staying true to her roots. From the ring to the red carpet, these black actors show that true wealth isn't just in money, but in mastering your grind, your purpose, and your legacy.